Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel. Thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Ulysse Nardin Marine Chronometer Black, limited edition of 250 pieces. You can see this black DLC stainless steel 41mm marine chronometer and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this automatic winding marine chronometer. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. The first thing you notice about this watch is that it combines a versatile size that'll work on many wrists with a huge visual punch. Black, just like colored gold, is incredibly powerful, and this is Ulysse Nardin perhaps channeling a little bit of Hublot here with the all-black aesthetic. The watch simply pops against any skin tone. It reads as a much larger timepiece, so it has an outsized personality for its 41mm diameter and its 12.5mm thickness. From lug to lug, again, very versatile in terms of outright dimensions. 47mm across the wrist, thanks to Ulysse Nardin's exceptional combination bracelet-strap. This is an easy watch to wear on a wrist, I would say as small as 14.5 centimeters in circumference. It is very comfortable. A big part of that is thanks to Ulysse Nardin's superb bracelet strap, and that's the best way to describe it. It has elements of both. On each side, held by screws rather than spring bars, it grants exceptional security on the wrist, but also comfort. Now, on the side with the wrist bone, which is a bit irregular and never the same on any two wrists, maximum souplesse, a thin, natural vulcanized rubber strap element. And then on the other side, to conform properly to the wrist, not disrupted by the wrist bone, we have 3 separate hinges to ensure a perfect fit. So the watch really does contour exactly as your wrist is shaped. There isn't a correct shape for wearing this watch, it's any shape. On its underside it tapers, it becomes very thin and supple. This is an uncut strap that can be cut to suit. It is tabula rasa for you and your particular wrist size. Now the buckle is clever because it features ceramic outers, so the shell of the buckle is actually ceramic, meaning the portion that's most susceptible to scratches and scuffs from desk diving is completely protected against the kind of elements found on desks for long-wearing durability. Internally, titanium for strength, lightness, and corrosion resistance. When closed, it's secured by twin triggers, so you must positively release both to open it. Not friction fit, not a cheaper clamshell mechanism. It can't simply pop open. Very robust, very well built, and beautifully thought out, much like the rest of the watch. Now, the timepiece features broad lugs that project outward from the case. It's rare that lugs are so visually distinct from cases themselves, but that's the instance here. Again, just like the all-black treatment, they give the watch an outsized presence and personality. They give it power, so it doesn't have to be big to make a big impact. Moving inboard, you see more of the historic elements drawn from Ulysse Nardin's 19th century to mid-20th century deck chronometers or marine chronometers, also known as deck clocks or navigation clocks. So you have that general shape, you have the tumble home, sort of a concave form to the case, you have the individual numbering plate on the side, held by bolts as they were historically, this one with the individual series number of the limited edition watch, the coined bezel, and then a deep ray haut that slopes down to the dial. You can see the pearls of luminova. So the watch is blacked out, but it is visible in low and no light conditions. It does have luminescence. The dial itself with stylized Roman numerals, those immense pear-style hands, and the vertical axis comprised of the small seconds and the power reserve are also nods to history, but we see many departures as well. The black aesthetic being one, the shocks of blue. This is a black and blue watch, giving it a little bit of colorful cheer. And then there's the small date window with an internal cyclops magnifier, so unlike Rolex practice, it doesn't mar the profile of the watch. Low in profile there when you want it, and visible when you don't. And of course, a carbon fiber base. This is the woven form of carbon fiber, not the UD stuff. So as you move it, it has almost a 3D effect. You almost feel like you can stare down into the material, almost like a hologram. Now, the power reserve traces the 48-hour power reserve provided by the UN caliber 26 beneath the solid caseback. The caseback blazoned with the gold medal chronometry championships won by Ulysse Nardin during its illustrious history, but underneath and protected by 200-meter water resistance, there is that caliber 26, based on a chronometer grade ETA 2892A2. It has a 48-hour power reserve, and it is both aesthetically and mechanically modified by Ulysse Nardin, especially with the inclusion of their own power reserve module, which is constructed entirely in-house. Now, of course, the movement features the underlying virtues of the 2892, so reliability, a very thin profile of under 4 millimeters. Hacking seconds, so pull the crown, stop the balance, halt the seconds hand, synchronize the watch. A quick set for the date, and smooth bidirectional winding, such that the watch doesn't have the unidirectional wobble that you may be familiar with from unidirectional winders such as the Valjoux 7750 caliber. You can see this handsome and again visually potent all-black Ulysse Nardin Marine Chronometer limited edition of 250 and purchase it on our website.